Oh my gosh, guys, I am finally at 1K. Like, I don't even know what to say. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Haley's Comment, or hey if you're new. So I reached 1K. Oh my gosh, guys. Like, that is so unreal to me. I realize like 1K in the grand scheme of YouTube isn't that much, so I'm not trying to sit here and sound cocky or something like that. But I truly want you guys to know how grateful I am because you guys have just been so supportive of me. I'm so thankful. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. It's so freaking hard to grow on YouTube in 2019. And I knew that getting into it, but it's like you don't really know until you start trying, you know? Oh my gosh, it's so freaking hard, but I'm finally at 1K. I'm almost reaching my 1 year on YouTube mark. Today, I'm going to celebrate 1K with my first ever Q&A. So you guys sent me questions on Facebook and Instagram, and so I picked out some of the questions that I'm gonna answer today. So I thought it would be fun whenever I reach another like big milestone, in my opinion, to do a Q&A while eating like something of the equivalent Scoville scale. This is a poblano pepper or something like that. It's 1,000 on the Scoville scale. So it's not too hot, it's like a medium pepper. But as I grow, obviously the heat of the peppers will go up because my subscriber count will go up. And so it'll just be like harder and harder for me to talk in each video. But today I got a poblano pepper. I don't think I've ever had one of these before. So we'll see how I do. I have had a ghost pepper twice.
It's so hot. You feel like
your face is so red.
Why did we do this? So we think I'll be okay, but you never know. Let's pull up some questions on my phone. Before I answer the first one, I'm gonna take a bite. It kind of tastes like a jalapeno. It's like a jalapeno and green pepper mixed. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, toughest part of your journey to 1K. Ooh, toughest part. Consistency. Ooh, this is hot. Hold on. I had some seeds in there. I think that's why. But yeah, consistency. Especially when there's like things going on in your life and all that. People really don't understand how time consuming it is to make a video. Not only time consuming, but like mentally draining and just the upkeep of a channel, all of that. And sometimes you just need a break. Also, I'm sorry if the lighting sucks. I feel like the lighting kind of sucks. I'm filming this late at night because I just hit 1K today. So I need to post this. Okay, number 2, if YouTube went down for 3 months, what would you do to kill time instead? Probably write poetry. I don't really see YouTube as like a time waster necessarily. Yeah, I'd probably write more poetry or just find a different platform to make videos for. Say I'm not subscribed to your channel, what would be your sales pitch to make me subscribe? Ooh, I know you're supposed to have such an amazing sales pitch. I definitely don't, but you know, I make mental health videos. Those are pretty cool. Try to edit my videos in a fun way. I guess that would be my sales pitch. What is the best way to cope with ADHD, anxiety, and depression? That's a really hard question. It's definitely gonna be different for everybody. This isn't too hot, but like when you eat the seeds, it's hot. Yes, it's different. I thought it was better than this. I would say having people in your life that support you. That's probably the best, like, stagnant way. Stagnant, is that the right word? That's probably the best way overall. Okay, I'm struggling, guys. What video are you the proudest of? Ooh, that's really hard. I don't know, it's hard because my Clonate video, I'm pretty proud of that because I've spent a long time editing that and I think it turned out really nicely. And it got like 14,000 views, which is really cool. But that video is not really like any of my other content, so I feel like, I don't know. I'm struggling. Probably one of my super edited videos. Probably my onion chopping video. Do I have to eat this whole pepper, guys? Like, this is a big pepper. Is this necessary? What one responsibility do you most wish you didn't have? I would say cleaning, because I'm horribly disorganized. It's really hard for me to clean, and I get really overwhelmed when like my space is not clean. What did you want to be when you were a kid? How did you decide you wanted to do YouTube? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a YouTuber, but I also wanted to be a journalist. That was like my main thing. Like journalist / poet slash YouTuber slash like actor on the side, singer on the side, you know what kids do, they have like 50 things they want to do. But main thing was like a journalist and YouTuber and poet. Those are kind of, I mean, that's 3 things still, but I truly thought I was gonna do all of those things. And I do poetry and YouTube, and I was a journalist. How did I decide I wanted to do YouTube? For this channel, I just knew that if I didn't start now, I probably never would. And I also knew that like I'm getting older and it's really hard to make it on YouTube if you're like 30 years old. I'm 23 right now. I'd rather start now than wait 10 years and then never be able to make it because of my age, which is kind of like a really thing to think about. But so that was kind of the thing that immediately prompted it, and I just don't want to put my life on hold. But initially, why I wanted to be a YouTuber, I really looked up to YouTubers growing up. I watched Fred.
If you're wondering why I'm wearing my shirt while I'm going swimming, it's because I'm uncomfortable with my body.
Supermac 18. All those people who were really big back in like 2008. I loved making videos ever since I was a kid.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
I just love everything about YouTube. I love the community, I love the creation, etc. Okay. If you could take one YouTuber off the platform, who would it be? This is hotter than I thought it would be, guys. I'm doing the leg dance. One YouTuber off the platform. This is a juicy question. Yes. I hate to be basic, but probably Logan Paul or Jake Paul. I feel like Logan Paul has done more problematic things than Jake Paul, so I'm gonna say Logan Paul. He's the one that found a dead body in a suicide forest, so I don't really feel like I need to explain this answer too much. What's your 5-year plan? I don't really have one. Like, I used to have a really strict 5-year plan. Like,
I want to do this at this time and this at this time.
it was like so specific down to like parts of the year of each year and all that. But I'm not a very predictable person. I've come to learn about myself, and so I don't really feel like having a 5-year plan is healthy for me, because then it just makes me feel like I need to stick to it. Also, because a lot of the things that I'm doing, they could take a long time, they could take a short amount of time. It really depends. So it's like, it's hard to plan 5 years in the future when I don't know what's gonna happen with my YouTube channel, with my writing and stuff like that. Okay, I think I've given up on this pepper because I ate half of it. That was a huge pepper. Did you guys see that? Okay. Who would your dream collab be and why? Ooh. I want to say PewDiePie.
I'm certain that you haven't had collusions with the mafia. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For serious Indian mafia, please don't kill me, that's a joke.
But also, like, what would I do with PewDiePie? What sort of collab could we do together? So maybe Shane Dawson? He does like this docu-series. That'd be cool to be a part of.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, probably Shane Dawson. You've been doing YouTube now for almost a year, and I'm just wondering how it's been. Have you reached your goals? Do you feel like it's been worth it? It has been extremely difficult, as I thought it would be. Well, my goal initially, I had really high hopes when I first started. And like, I still have high hopes, but you're faced with the reality of it when you start. Like, you think you can defy the odds. But at the end of the day, no, you're gonna grow just as slowly as everybody else. But the fact is you're growing, and that's what's important. So of course, when I first started, I had such high hopes of growing super fast. That doesn't happen to 99% of creators. So once I like re-evaluated my goals, you know, in a realistic light, my goal is to get 1,000 by my 1-year mark. And I've hit that. So yeah, super happy with it. It's been extremely hard. It's definitely been worth it though, because this is something I've wanted to do my entire life. I've talked this up ever since YouTube has been around, and finally starting something like that is just so fulfilling and valuable. Do the thing. Whatever it is, do the thing, because it's just, why are you waiting, you know? Would you rather live 120 years that are comfortable but boring, or live half as long but have an exciting, adventure-packed life? So half of 120 is what, 60? Oh, definitely half then. Definitely half. Because I feel like by the time you're 120, like, what the can you do anyway? Yeah, no, I'm cool with dying at 60. What would you have done differently in your YouTube journey? Start sooner. It's a lot easier for younger people to grow on YouTube. I think I would have been a lot further if I had started sooner. Not just because of the time's sake, but also because of the type of content. Like, I could be doing high school vlogs and stuff like that if I had started in high school, and those do super well on the platform. So a lot of content that does really well on the platform, you need to be younger in order to participate in. So I'm kind of missing out on all of that, and I would have just had more time to grow my channel before I had to deal with the adult world. But at the same time, like, if I had started sooner, I wouldn't have probably gone to college, I wouldn't have met my boyfriend, I wouldn't have done a lot of things in life that I ended up doing. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I would have done, but like that's my best guess. And so I wouldn't be the person that I am today, and I wouldn't be in that same life that I am today. Do you think YouTubers will ever be taken seriously in the mainstream? Yes. Now that more mainstream celebrities are getting on YouTube, like a lot of actors and musicians and whatnot are starting to create YouTube channels and like post not just like music videos, but actual YouTube videos on YouTube. Now that that's happening, more and more it is going to be accepted into the mainstream, which is sad to think about it. All of these legitimate creators that have millions of subscribers, and some of them make millions off of it, like no one cares about that, but like if Will Smith gets a YouTube channel, suddenly YouTube's relevant. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I think as more A-list celebrities get on YouTube, it will be accepted into the mainstream, and it will just slowly transition more into A-list celebrities, and like all the creators are probably gonna flee to a different platform, to be completely honest with you. But I think that will be over the span of like many years. At what point would you consider yourself a successful YouTuber? When I can make a living off of my YouTube channel, because this is what I love to do. I want to do this for a living, so when I can finally actually make enough, and I'm not asking for a lot. I was originally gonna be a journalist, so like my expectations are not very high, but if I can make enough to just get by off of my YouTube channel, that's honestly what I'm looking for. Well, anyway, thank you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate all of your support. It truly means so much to me. I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. This is getting too sappy. I know it's only 1,000, but it was so hard to get to 1,000. Okay, anyway, please go watch some of my other videos. I will see you on Tuesday for Coffee Talk. Bye.